YouTube, what is up? Man. It's been a wild day. A wild day. So this morning, I was just gonna stay in Texas because one of my partners that I talked to, he lived over there close to Terrell. And he was like, man, if you're gonna be there, I'm gonna get home tomorrow, which is today, and I'll come by and pick you up, man, bring you by the crib like that. So, whole night I was thinking, I was like, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go. So I said, Newborn truck stop in Georgia was 695 miles away from the Terrell TA. So I said, this is the perfect day to see if the tuner is really about what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody that's gotten to Birmingham, you get on 459, it's a lot of hills. And then once you get back on 20 on the other side, it's a lot of hills all the way, to Georgia. It flattens out, but it's just a continued, slow ascension all the way up. If you look at it on the map, I'm from Meridian, so if you look at the map, you see Birmingham is north, and then Atlanta is kind of slightly north of Birmingham as the way 20 goes, right? So I said, well, 695, we're going to run it. We're going to run it, right? So I drive probably about an hour. Man, it had to be about, no. It had to be about 2 hours. About 2 hours and 10 minutes. So I'm passing a truck, and I'm looking, I'm like, why is traffic stopping? Why is traffic stopping? So traffic stops, so I'm thinking man, they got an accident. It's an accident or something. So I'm in the front, I'm in the first wave. I've never been in the first wave of some. Well, I've probably been in the first wave of something 2 times. When I say the first wave, I'm talking about when something actually happens and you're not in the back, you're in the front to where you can go ahead and you can maneuver. You're not really stuck in the traffic like that. So, but I'm noticing the westbound traffic is moving. And so I'm well, why are we stopping? So I'm looking on my map on my phone. I'm okay, it's red right here, and then it's clear. And it's really red, coming 20 west. So I'm in the lane and I'm looking, I said, it's a truck turning around going back westbound. So anyway, not to make the story longer, it was a hostage situation on I-20 today. And so they shut the interstate down going both ways. So I ended up looping around, getting back on 20 West and going down 80 and getting back on 20. So I'm all right, at a little stop. In the midst of that, I got my 30-minute break, so I got my 8 hours driving back. So I'm we still can do it. We still can do it. So I'm running. I'm rolling. Truck holding, steady. We're going up a couple inclines. Truck holding steady. It's holding almost to 68, 70. And I got 46,000 pounds worth of shingles back here. So I'm okay. It's it's catching its mojo, right? So get to Jackson, Mississippi. Interstate shut down again. Get off the exit, ride through the town. I lose about 20 minutes though. So get back on the interstate, back rolling. I said, man, that was probably my last shot. Because I said, might as well say on 20, I lost about an hour because I probably was still on duty driving, driving. Because we were moving, but we weren't stopped long enough for the Qualcomm to jump off from driving to on duty. So that was about 30 minutes right there. Then it was about 30 minutes of driving when I had to go through Jackson. So when I made it to Alabama, I had 2 hours and 20 minutes left. So I said, man, if I had that hour, because at this point I'm probably about 100, I'm about 160 miles away from like the Georgia line. And I said, man, if I had that extra hour, we could have made it. That would have been 695 miles. And I wasn't even gonna be sweating about the incline, because it got to one incline and I know it's kind of going up, and we were locked in at 75 and we were pulling, and it was a driver in front of me, so I said he had to be light, you know what I'm saying, because he was still kind of in front of me, like he wasn't pulling off on me, but I really wasn't making any ground up on him. So man, I'm like, so the tuner, like, this ain't even, like I said, this is not a light load, so I just wanted to see how it performed with a light load. I mean, with a heavy load, and it did good today. And my mind kept going back and forth. I'm like, I might not need the exhaust manifold, might not need it. But I'm like, I haven't got on 65 yet. I ain't got on 81. I ain't got on 65. I ain't got on my lane yet. So more than likely Monday, when I drop these shingles off, I probably did head back over to Birmingham from Atlanta, which is about 140 some miles. I probably did head back over there and pick up some pipe, which that's still gonna be a test, because the pipe loads are usually light. They probably max out at probably about 42,000, depending on the size pipe you get. Some of the smaller ones are a little bit heavier, but I know I'll be going back up 65. So I'm gonna see how I do. But as of right now, I'm thrilled, man. I'm thrilled, man. I like it's opened up, man, and it's moving, and like I said, I don't feel like there's a lot of wear. I'm noticing my my coolant gauge, like some of those pulls, it would get over 200 prior to the tune, but now it's still staying about 180, 188, on the hard pulls, and we going. And so I'm looking, so I see the numbers now. So I like, the boost need to be at 31, the intake air need to be at 122, and when those two lock in, whatever speed I'm going, at least because coming from Jackson back to Meridian, if y'all ever been on that road, it's a couple like that, and then even when you coming into Alabama, it starts getting like that, because like I said, Birmingham is north of Meridian based on the way 20 runs, so you going up incline, and perform good. 46,000 pounds perform good. So anything less than that, man, we rocking. So that's gonna help. I feel like they're gonna help the longevity of the truck, even though more horsepower. Obviously, you're demanding more from the motor. You're not being conservative anymore with it. But like I said, in the work that I'm doing, I got to look at it from the standpoint that I need to be as efficient as possible. I got the horsepower now, and it's not like I'm always loading like this heavy stuff like this, So it's not like it's a constant thing. But even though but like I said, my lane is 65, but I need to try to get my lane a little bit more over to 55, 57. I need to start edging a little. I need to start edging back over there a little bit. But it just seems like the ones go up 65 they pay more, because the place that we pick up in Birmingham, they usually go up that way, Michigan, PA and stuff like that. They pay real good, and you ain't doing nothing but dropping a trailer, picking up another trailer, so you can't beat that. But yeah, man, I like it, but as I'm gonna get, like I said on yesterday's video, I'm gonna go ahead and still get the exhaust manifold, and that'll be that. And I was looking at some 7-inch stacks too, man, from like some Dynaflex and some Lincoln. So I'm new, I'm relatively new to that. So I don't know if like the set that I saw, because I like the Chino. I like the Chino tops. I like just the way the little curvature, either the Chino or the West Coast curve. Those are the two that I like. And so I don't know if any of y'all know like how to put them on or anything like that. I don't know if I might need to call somebody and see, do I need to change the Y pipe out from underneath the truck, because if not, then I got tools and stuff, and I can change the exhaust out myself, because the exhaust, the ones that I want for the height that I want, that I saw, is probably like about three $3,000. That was for like some, I think that was like some Dynaflex. And these for 7-inch. I think the 6 would be big enough, but call me weird. I just like 7 more than I like 6 or 8, so I'm just gonna fall in the middle. So I'll probably get some more of those. I seen somewhere where some guys said you kind of gain a little bit more fuel miles with that because you don't have a muffler kind of restricting stuff. So like I said, this year is all about making sure the truck is as efficient as possible. So I'm gonna do that. I'm holding off. Well, technically stacks are an accessory, but they serve a purpose. It's not like a grill or a bumper, right? But I'm gonna get that later. But right now, I'm just focused on efficiency. You know what I'm saying? I'm just focused on efficiency and making sure, like I said, the truck is not stressed or whatever like that. I need to get an alignment too. I need to get a 3-axle alignment on this truck too. I need to save try to preserve these tires and stuff like this. But yeah, man. So that was that. But yeah, man, my day was adventurous. So I made me some shrimp that I'm gonna eat on. I ain't gonna eat on tomorrow. I shouldn't even made tonight. I really should have made it tomorrow night. But I'll probably grill me a 2 hamburgers tomorrow. But yeah, anyway, man, we'll get back to y'all, man. I got some podcasts to record. If y'all like listening to podcasts, man, y'all can check me out, Paradigm 132 Podcast, available on all your streaming sites. But anyway, Flatbed Shot, I'm out.